up, everybody? Wellness Week Live. How are you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, today, why doesn't it feel like Christmas? You're watching this, it is now the holiday season. And maybe for some of you, you're like, it doesn't even feel like the goddamn holidays. What is this shit? It feels I don't feel like Christmas. Another day. It's another day. You know, that person. So, and look, I get it. Hey, if you're the person that's like, I love it. Oh my God, the Christmas spirit. That's great. God bless you. But for millions of Americans, they don't feel the spirit. And you can add Hanukkah to that too, and Kwanzaa, whatever. People, whatever holiday it is, sometimes people don't feel like in a holiday mood. But we're talking about Christmas in this episode. So why doesn't it feel like Christmas? Well, number one, it doesn't feel like Christmas because for some of you, or many of you, it doesn't feel like Christmas because you're an adult. That's why. You're busy paying fucking bills and running around. You don't have time. When we're children, that's your job. Your job as a child is to be all about Christmas, right? When you're 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, even teenage years, right? Like you have less to worry about, generally speaking, right? You're not at 5, you're not, a mortgage, 2 cars, 2 or 3 kids, the spouse, so you're a kid, you're 5, you're 6, your whole world revolves around just play, and, do your 1, 2, 3's ABCs. So of course you're going to feel like it's more Christmassy. And don't forget, you're experiencing a lot of things for the first time, right? When you're 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old, this is all new to you. But by the time you're, whatever, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, it's like, So I think one of the reasons why you don't feel like Christmas spirit is because you and I oftentimes don't feel it because I'm like, yeah, I'm an adult, I'm not living in mommy's basement, and I'm out on my own and I'm doing my own things. I got responsibilities. And so you get caught up in that and you kind of let the season get by you, and it's too bad. Second, now some millions of Americans, you might be alone. Maybe you don't have a husband or a wife or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or maybe you don't have a network of friends. Maybe you're lonely. That's another reason why you might not be feeling the Christmas cheer. I think another reason too is like a little bit like, with advertising and social media, it's like Christmas is crammed down our throats. Like, be happy, it's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas. It's like, all right already, so it's like, you kind of like give it up, stop already, So I also think, but back to kind of being an adult, if you're someone that's working 10-hour days, 15-hour days, like you don't have time to even pay attention to what the hell's going on, and that's kind of sad. You're busy adulting, the other thing is maybe you got little to no money. That kind of sucks, that might hamper your Christmas spirit. And maybe you're in a toxic relationship at work or your personal family or your personal life. Maybe you're going through some shit, maybe you got a health concern or like I said, financial concern. It's really hampering and dampering your Christmas spirit. So what can we do? Because we're all, me too, I'm a human. We all have our ups and downs. And, it's hard sometimes to be in the moment or be in the holiday and stuff like that. And millions of Americans, are suffering or having a hard time or just not in the spirit. So what can we do? Because I know, like in years past, I was really a Grinch, especially like last year, I was a real son of a bitch. So one of the first things I started to do this year was I made it a point that every day to say 10 things that I'm grateful for, like start off the day like that, and get on the right foot kind of, you can't force yourself to be jolly and happy, but you can lean towards it and that will, greaten the odds if you want to be, in the spirit. And if, so don't complain like, oh man, I don't know why I'm in the spirit. Well, it takes a little effort, you stop complaining, but so be grateful. 2, decorate. Like last year, I, did minimal decorating. This year, I went out and I spent some money. I got my house all decorated with lights and all this stuff and wreaths and stuff. And I'm one of the few houses on my block that's decorated, and some houses are, but I made sure that I'm one of them. And I got some compliments from my neighbors, like, "Oh wow, that your house looks great." I'm like, "Thank you so much." And because like last year, I came home, my house is all dark outside and stuff. I'm like, I don't want that. So I made it like inviting and festive for me and also for my neighbors, to kind of spread some holiday cheer. Host a little gathering, have people over your apartment or your house, or like I'm hosting a bunch of little parties here and there throughout this month of December. And if you don't have money, what's to say call somebody just to say, hey, let's get together for a walk, or let's get together to meet at the library. Let's get together for a coffee. Like, you got the money, cut the shit. You got the money for vaping and alcohol. How many pairs of shoes you have? You have the latest iPhone. You have a big television. You got money to get together with a friend for a fucking coffee. Cut it out. So you have to really kind of be a little bit, push a little bit or lean into it a little bit. You can't just expect everyone to come to you. I would say, looking in local newspaper, social media, see, like, there's a ton of free events going out there. Christmas tree lightings all over the place, and concerts, and it's a lot of free stuff. Like, get out. It's not about how you feel. Get the hell out. Get out of the house, and then you will start to feel. Go to your local mall, walk around. Like, these are little things you can do to kind of, up the spirit. Get your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever, a friend, go out, volunteer. I think that's the number one reason why you feel, and I used to feel, kind of grinchy during the holidays, is because I made it about me, 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 me. Oh, look at me. I'm sad. I don't have this. I don't have that. Me, 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 me. Once you get out of the me, 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 and you help others and you're in service to others, you start to get happier real quick any time of the year, and especially during the holidays. And there's nothing like making somebody else happy. It makes you 10 times more happy. So it's really about you, ironically, when you make it about others. But you got to make it about others, And I'm not saying, sacrifice your life for somebody, but I'm saying, volunteer. Look for opportunities to volunteer at your local church or your local community center or your local library, whatever, go check on your neighbor. Hey, just saying hello, whatever. Play holiday music. I play holiday music not all day long, but, a couple times in the day, I'll throw in a little holiday music. I would say also, don't kill yourself that, like, oh my God, I'm not in the holiday spirit every second of every day during December. Look, no one's saying that, but, like, yeah, if you can, feel a little bit Christmas cheer on and off throughout the day, that's a win. Stay still, shut the radio off, shut the television off, put the phone down, be in the moment. Just look around. Wow, those are nice decorations. Go out for a walk. Treat yourself to something, a little sweet treat or whatever. Again, going out for a walk costs no money, but again, you got money for everything else. You can buy yourself a hot cocoa or something. I know I do that. And then pick up the phone, text somebody, reconnect. Hey, just wanted to wish you happy holidays. That's awesome. I reached out to a long lost cousin of mine who we're not really close, but I purposely said, you know what? I'm going to go down to where he is, and it wasn't too far, maybe 45 minutes away, and just surprise him. I didn't even where he works. He owns his own business. So but even if he doesn't, whatever, you can just drop something off at someone's apartment or house, or give him a heads up and say, I'm coming down. I got a little something for you, whatever. In this case, I just spent literally a couple dollars, right? But it's like, I haven't seen him in a while, and it was the best time and money I spent. Again, a few dollars made me feel like a trillionaire because he didn't expect it. I hadn't seen him in years, and it was just almost bitter. It was bittersweet. Like, I wanted to cry. I was like, wow, man, I feel like we were 13 again. We're in our 50s now, him and I, but it's just like, wow. I felt like I was looking into the Christmas past as I'm talking to him. I'm like, this is wow. And we only spent maybe 15 minutes together because, he was busy, and I, like I said, I didn't make an appointment to go see him, but I wanted to surprise him. And I literally got him some chapstick, and I got him a gift card to Starbucks. Like, I know he likes those things in the past. So, and it was really, really nice, man. It might have been the best day of the whole Christmas season, just going to see an old cousin of mine that I hadn't seen in years. And it was just really, really nice. And we're probably not going to see each other again for a while just because life gets in the way. But I was like, wow, man, I'm really glad I did that, because I was on the fence about that. I was like, I don't know. Do I want to drive all the way down there, half hour, 45 minutes? I was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Life's about, it's about relationships, and it's about time, and again, like, it doesn't have to be your best friend ever. It could be somebody that you always kind of liked and respected, and you're just acquaintances, or could be family, could not be, whatever. But that was probably the best thing I did the whole damn holiday season, you know what I mean? And it's about the relationship. So, and even though we don't have a close one, still, my point is, don't make it about you, make it about others. And the irony is, it comes back to you 20-fold, because I felt like so good about just taking the initiative and going down there, and so you can do the same thing. And that's how you can get into the holiday spirit and be happier in 2025 is, don't make it about you. Stop with the me, oh, poor me, poor me. We're all going through shit. We're all going through whatever, death, disease, money issues, family issues, work issue. No one's got the perfect life. No one's got the easy street, but you have to seek it out. You have to want to be happy. It's a choice. You have to want to be in the Christmas spirit. It's a choice. And if you don't feel it, well, then get up and just get out. Just you will feel it, but you have to get up first. So it's not about feeling it. You don't wait to feel like you're going to go out and don't wait to feel like you're going to call somebody. Do it. And then you'll be rewarded with the good feeling in that order. So trust me on this one. It works all the time. Anyways, so Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody. And you can and you will. You'll make it a really great holiday. And again, it's not going to be a perfect holiday, but you can increase the happiness and the joy a little bit. And you deserve that. And other people deserve it too. So, okay. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, everybody. Bye-bye.